I'm trying to get her to appreciate Lord of the Rings, and she keep on doing everything else but watching the Lord of the Rings. She watching everything else. I mean, cooking, posting shit on fucking Instagram. Uh,
Are you talking about me?
yeah,
I'm posting stuff for sale.
and
I'm
not,
being responsible, getting this money. This is on Netflix. I can do this anytime. I'm business oriented. I'm goal driven. I'm ambitious. I'm responsible, and I'm consistent. So I shouldn't be ashamed for doing this when I can watch this. This movie ain't make me no bread.
see, that's the problem right there. It's all about. So she's missing the point that this is a.
He's a nerd.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's the only conclusion that y'all need to get. He's a nerd.
I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, man. I was a dungeon master, all that shit.
And what I asked for today, and to be
Dungeons and Dragons. I'm
and
gonna
to be the
dungeon master.
Right.
She can be the dungeon.
I'm a
master.
nerd too.
Yeah.
But I'm about my bread first. Before I'm about my nerdy shit.
I'm about my nerdy shit, and I'm only concerned about bread because it allows me to buy more fucking comic books and motherfucking goddamn have more access to nerdy shit. What? I'm a nerd, man. And I'm proud of it.
I like it too. I like you being a nerd.
I'm high. I mean, I wanted to go buy some more weed though.
It was too late.
It was too late to go to that spot. I could have gone somewhere else. I can't go to the spot next to it because they fucking goddamn little fucking busters and shit. Sorry ass niggas wear the same thing every day. That's not my fault. You gotta wear the same thing every day, nigga. You got I got one pair of shoes, nigga, and two pair of shorts, nigga. Three t-shirts, nigga. That's not my fault. I got a line where I say I ball off of SSI. I won't lie. I won't lie. Can't say I seen an elephant fly. Made a bird move, make your herbs lose your composure. Yeah.
Warning. Guess what? We're all afraid from
Legitimacy. That's what I seek right now. It's more legitimacy than it is anything else. As far as, nigga, I want to, you know. See this thing right here, man. I'm sorry.
What chance do you think you have? They will find you. They will take the ring. And you will beg for death before the end.
I got distracted. Because actually, this is a very significant part. The ring is such a symbol of narcissism.
Everybody feels entitled to it.
Yeah, everybody feels entitled to it. And even those who don't feel entitled to it feel entitled to it.
You will take the ring to Sauron. You will betray us.
But and see, that's the thing. He's projecting now because he was the one who was about to betray them all. Shut the fuck up. And I don't want to spoil it for what happens in the and then it's the guilt.
Narcissistic guilt.
Yeah, the narcissistic guilt.
Because that was just narcissistic rage.
Right, that was narcissistic rage, and that's the narcissistic guilt that follows up with the narcissistic rage. And if you can't see that, how white supremacy is group narcissistic personality disorder. It's a group narcissistic personality disorder that they act on. And that's the collective cultural consciousness, the mimetic structure. It's nature and nurturing. You know, it's being passed on generation to generation mimetically. And then we're codependent upon narcissists. So then either we develop an empathetic, you know what I'm saying, scapegoat personality in relationship to the racial group dynamic, or a narcissistic personality. We become the golden children. We become, you know what I'm saying, coon ass niggas.
Where is the
And or somewhere in between, enablers. You know what I'm saying? Or enablers.
Why are they going to be
Right. Why it got to be about race? Kiara was talking about earlier about old boy talking about why is it? I mean, old girl talking about why it's got to be a race about race, and I heard somebody else talking about that too, where it was a dude talking about why something in relationship to why it has to be about race, in relation when it's like we want to even deny it's about race. You know what I'm saying? We want to accuse ourselves. We want to equate our prejudices towards white people towards to racism. You can't. We have prejudices. We even have, you know what I'm saying, bigotries towards white people. You know, we have preconceived notions about white people. Yeah, that's true. But we don't have the power to enforce it. If I call the police about some white folks standing in front of my motherfucking house,
They're not coming.
they ain't fucking coming. They're just standing in front of your house, sir? Yes. Okay. That's why race always comes into the equation with description. That's why there became an issue with the ACLU in relationship to race being mentioned in reference. I mean, in relationship to the description of suspects, because it caused bias in relationship to how the suspect or even the call was treated. This nigga's a G. This nigga's a ranger. You understand? Look, all my life, all I wanted to do was be a ranger. Niggas in Atlanta can tell you when I played fucking Dungeons and Dragons, niggas in LA, I was a ranger. I wouldn't be anything else but a ranger. And a nigga. That's part of my motherfucking actual personal history that's manifested in my personal metaphor, but that I can't let go. The idea that I was always going to be a ranger, and one particular type of ranger, I mean. But look at that G. That's why they had to put him in a man of violence. Vigo. I don't even want to try to say Vigo's last name. And I think it's Vigo, actually. I think it's Vigo. Vigo master or some shit. You know, dyslexia, like, hey nigga, don't even call that nigga Aragon. Cause that's you would be better off calling a nigga Aragon than trying to say that. And then the speech impediment and shit, you know what I'm saying? And see, the thing about it is, I had a speech impediment. I had to work through the speech impediment after I contracted dyslexia. And that was Pam and fucking Carol too. Like, once I contracted, and I think that's a bit of narcissistic guilt. Because they knew they were responsible on a conscious and unconscious level for me contracting dyslexia and had to fix it. But they narcissistically did that too. You know what I'm saying? But it was that narcissistic personality, the drive, the rhythm from that got me to write my twos right. And like, I mean, F's and other things I still wrote backwards, but like twos, S's, that kind of shit. So, I mean, you gotta see the good and the bad in your circumstance, because your circumstance, I mean, your experiences are a direct result of your person, and that's that divide in your person, where you see some experiences being negative and some experiences being positive. You gotta see the game, or better yet, you see some experiences as wins and you see others as losses, and you have to assess them all for gains. Because you can't live your life trying to avoid losses and obtain wins. You have to assess gains.
It's Mortensen.
It's Mortensen, yeah. Viggo Mortensen. It's the way that nigga writes. It's written on. It does say Mortensen. Viggo Mortensen. And he was, oh man of violence. Did you see Man of Violence? Oh my nigga. And and that's how I feel sometimes, like Viggo Mortensen in fucking Man of Violence. Oh my nigga, like just let me live, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me live. But they want to see this man of violence, thinking that this man with this paradox of distortion, knowing unconsciously and a bit consciously how I carry myself, that I can handle myself. But you want to test that shit because you want to feel awe. You want to feel like a man. G. But he go out like a fucking G, nigga. Taking bodies go out like a G. Now I got one. Let me step in some. I'll step in front of some of these motherfuckers, nigga. But anyway, what was I talking about before I started getting all excited about the G shit? I was talking about something entirely fucking different.
Paratactic distortion, handling yourself in fight.
Oh yeah, the paratactic distortion.
They want to feel important.
You're right.
Even though subconsciously they know you're not the one to test.
Right. Subconsciously you know I'm not the one to test. Consciously you want, and 90% of you is governed by your unconscious. So that 10% of you that wants to challenge it, it's not authentic. That's where the authentic comes from. You don't have the authentic capabilities to actually go through with your conscious attempt to like equate, you know what I'm saying, your attempt to save your pseudo self-esteem as far as your masculinity is concerned.
And they know they're gonna get their ass whooped. That's masochistic.
Right, it's masochistic.
They want to ass whoop.
Like the little nigga that I saw that in front of motherfucking goddamn Wiener Schnitzel. He wanted ass whooping, nigga. It was masochistic. And that's a part of your motherfucking daddy complex too. The fact that you didn't have somebody to discipline you and are in need of discipline.
And his female was like dragging him away, like, let's go.
Right.
Like, this is not, she has some sense.
Yeah.
So shout out to her.
Yeah. Cause she was like, yeah, she said that nigga.
A lot of pain.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I fucking love this movie, man. Yeah, L3. And I mean, I love fucking goddamn Narnia too until like the Christian right fucked it up for me. Yeah, it's a metaphor. Yeah, Narnia, the witch, the warlock, and the witch and the warlock. Yeah. The lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. I'm sorry, I said warlock, wardrobe. That Edith, you know what I'm saying, Tracy.
They took the little ones.
And that the whole idea.
Where is Frodo?
Tracy at 19 with Gwen, and I'm like, dude, Carol do some crazy fucking shit, man.
Trying to take the ring from him.
Crazy, huh?
Indeed.
I mean, and if I go through all the crazy shit my mother has done, and the thing about it is, look, I'm telling my personal story, but I gotta tell a personal story. People write personal stories, and eventually it's gonna become a book, my nigga. I'm gonna write the whole shit down once I get it all in fucking order and shit. And I wanted to help other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my trauma is greater. I'm not saying my experience is worse. I'm just saying it's equatable or even more so relatable. That's the word. It's relatable. And if you want to look at it just like, you know, he's just talking his personal shit on motherfucking goddamn Facebook, then that's fine. But you can actually see that I'm using some analysis in relationship, psychological analysis, and how it can be relatable to other people's fucking, you know, personal trauma. So if that's what you want to take out of it, or if someone can take out of it that's a whole different fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? That part, yeah, so. I know I need to start fucking making this shit, you know, doing the motherfucking YouTube live and getting the fucking Twitter and some other shit together.
Business cards, word of mouth marketing.
Yeah, all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? This motherfucking goddamn this influencer, my nigga. This online influencer, my nigga. I'm about to, I'm you know, I'll be involved with that shit. Nigga, I'm pretty ugly, nigga. Look at that stomach though, man. Look at that shit. That's like, look at that. That's a 6-pack, nigga.